Hey up Internet, Black Sofa back again, and this time I'm going to be responding to some questions for atheists set by the brilliant Wonder Lady, but the music she used is a bit creepy to say the least, so I'm going to be fixing it for her. That said, let's get into this. No, just because someone believes, as you do, that there are no gods, it doesn't mean you have to be friends. Someone can be an atheist, but also be a complete douchebag. But apart from that, just because they are an atheist, you may not have anything else in common. Or you may simply not click as friends. I don't think there are leaders in the atheist community. When I was still a Christian, I used to refer to Richard Dawkins as the Archbishop of Atheism. But even then, I did so with my tongue firmly in my cheek. Because even then, I knew that there was no such thing. There may be atheists who people look up to, or whose books have inspired them to become atheists themselves. But that doesn't mean that they are leaders or that they have to be obeyed or followed. If Richard Dawkins, or any other high-profile atheist for that matter, says or does something that I disagree with, I'll call them out on it. An atheist is simply someone who lacks a belief in God or gods. As far as woo goes, I think so. I think you can reject belief in all the gods that humans have created and reject all the religions of the world, but still believe in superstitions. For example, I follow an atheist on Twitter who still believes in horoscopes. Being an atheist and being a skeptic don't always go together hand in hand. Yes, if a fellow atheist claims something to be true that is demonstrably false, I will call that person out. Similarly, if a fellow atheist behaves like a complete arsehole, I will call out that behavior. I wouldn't really pick anyone, as atheism is not really a belief system. It is simply the lack of belief in a god or gods. And I believe I can explain that adequately myself. Unfortunately, I don't have many friends where I live, but most of the friends I do have locally are either atheists or simply don't care one way or the other. Unfortunately, in the current political climate, with the Prime Minister, Theresa May, claiming to be a Christian and claiming that her faith guides all her political decisions, and Donald Trump claiming the same, I think it is going to become increasingly difficult to leave politics out of the discussion. I think you do, in the sense that if you are rude or mean to believers, you risk alienating them, and they will simply become even more entrenched in their beliefs and will close down any further dialogue. You don't, however, have to be nice to someone who is consistently espousing hateful or bigoted views, believers or unbelievers. Good question. But I think ultimately the idea is more important than the conversation. I, for one, am not willing to compromise on the truth for the sake of keeping the conversation going. If we have to agree to disagree, go our separate ways, so be it. As far as I know, there is atheist and agnostic atheist. The term atheist is enough for me personally, but I know others prefer the term agnostic atheist. Agnosticism is to do with knowledge. Atheism is to do with belief, which is why some prefer the term agnostic atheist to make it clear that though they do not know there are no gods, they also don't believe any gods exist. Well, thank you, Wonder Lady, for your questions. I had a lot of fun answering them, and I hope that my answers are satisfactory for you. Um, if you're not yet subscribed to Wonder Lady, I can highly recommend her channel. Go check it out. It is really good, and she has a lot of insightful videos. And if you've liked this video, then please give it a thumbs up and do subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss another video. And as always, thanks for watching.